of the morning to ya, except that it's not morning and I'm not Irish, so that was pretty cheesy, but happy St. Patrick's Day! And if you are intending to be a junior high school teacher, you'd better be wearing green. Get used to it. Dress up for holidays. That's what we do. All right, anyway, where should you be this week? We're coming back from our spring break in quotation marks because I didn't give you much of a break. Sorry about that. But let's kind of check in and see where you need to be. So, we finished all of the development stuff right before the break, so that constituted lesson 2, and we're going to be starting into, unit 2, and we're going to be starting into unit 3, our final unit of the semester, believe it or not. We only have 6 weeks left, so we'll be starting into that coming up this week. Today, your focus should be on getting that assessment inventory project assignment description all done and submitted. I gave you some feedback. Everybody should have feedback now on at least one of their assessment inventory items, and I'll get you more. I'm really hoping to be caught up with grading by the end of this week. So, check and see what my comments have been on that first one so that you kind of know where to direct your efforts. So your assessment inventory project is due this week, or today, and 4 tipper responses. So any 4 that you want to do, turn them in this week so I can give you feedback on those as well. So those are our big things that need to be done. I did post for you the end of unit quiz that I gave to my face-to-face classes. So if you have some time, go through that and see kind of where you stand with regard to our content and your mastery so that you're prepared for that praxis exam that's coming up way down the line in the future. But just so you have some practice with that. Also, please make sure that you're doing the little sample quizzes that are at the end of every lesson. We've stopped doing the mastery quizzes because the lesson plan analyses are really serving that function right now. But I do want you to make sure that you're kind of familiar with and comfortable with the types of test questions that are asked about this content so you're ready for that praxis exam when it hits you after you graduate. So just have those things in mind for me, okay? All right, this week and then going into next week, what are we going to be focusing on? We're now turning the corner into learning theories. So we've covered kind of motivation and intelligence and all of that stuff up front. We addressed lots of different developmental theories so we understand where our students are coming from. That's what Unit 1 and Unit 2 have been about. Where are our students coming from? What are some of the underlying issues? Now we're really going to focus our efforts on learning. And you should see some connections now if you're in curriculum with the models of instruction that you're learning in that class and the learning theories we're talking about in this class. My class is the why, hers is the how, okay? All right, so we're going to start talking about 4 major learning theories. This week, Lesson 7, Behaviorism. That's what you're going to focus on. Be sure to go through the interactives. Some of the concepts in this lesson are a little bit tricky, so be sure to go through all the interactives and quizzes and stuff so that you make sure you have those down. Next week, we're going to take the entire week to learn about how to write good traditional tests. I know that seems excessive up front, but once you get into it, you'll realize that it is not. It takes a lot of effort to write a paper and pencil test, so we're taking the whole week to do that. Okay, so that's kind of our trajectory. Lesson 7 this week, which will come with a lesson plan analysis, and there's a tipper question that goes along with it. It's question 10 if you're interested in doing that. And then the next week we'll specifically focus on writing traditional tests. All right, I will get into my inbox and respond to anything you left me over the break. Get caught up on grading. If you have any questions, please let me know. I've had fun seeing a few of you recently, which has been really nice. Always know my door is open. You're welcome to stop by anytime. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.